Hey everybody, I'm back today with a new layout for Cut to You using the July Cut of the Month Club. I am also combining my cut file with mine and Nicole's series, Creating Collections Volume 4, where we're using up our Cocoa Vanilla Studios Storytellers collection. This is actually one of 2 videos you guys will get this week, so that is super duper fun. So let me catch you up just a little bit because that beginning went super fast. So I backed this cut file with all the beautiful patterns from the Storyteller collection. Once it was backed and the glue was dry, I really wanted to add some super fun details, starting with some sequins. So I went through a couple mixes and found like the perfect green and the perfect yellow and the perfect pink. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some glittering accents to the flowers and the leaves on my cut file. I used the tumbleweed mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps for all the green, and then I used the World Atlas mix for the yellow and the peachy pink. So World Atlas mix is one of the new mixes, and it's one that I designed. It's beautiful, it's kind of neutral, but has these pretty pops of pink and yellow, and it's really pretty. I think the tumbleweed one is still available in the shop too, and I will be sure to link up that down below. With regard to the cut file, this is our July cut of the month. I always say this. This is one of the absolute most inexpensive, wonderful subscriptions in scrapbooking. You get a brand new free cut or a brand new cut file, exclusive cut file, not free, but exclusive. You get a brand new exclusive cut file every month delivered straight to your inbox from Gwen. And for those of you in the US, it comes to like $2 a month. Like, it's so inexpensive. So I think it's a fabulous way to kind of get a little something new into your stash, and then you have something you can cut right away, you can create with right away, and you can pair it with scrap pattern papers, and you get just something new and fun. Even if you're on a spending freeze, $2, you can handle it. So I always recommend this subscription service. And in the description box, you will find a link to Spiegel Mom Scraps. You will find a link to the subscription for Cut to You. You'll also find a link to Nicole's channel, and she is going to have a video using our Cocoa Vanilla Studios Storyteller collection coming right up. And you can check out her video as well. Now that I've gotten all of that stuff out of the way, let's talk about my layout. So I went ahead and added some clear Morning Dew Nuvo drops to the this tulip vase cut file, and then I let everything dry, and now I am going to create my layout. So I am working on craft cardstock today just because I thought that it would be really fun to kind of play up the way that white and craft kind of set each other off. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I am using one of the photos that I chose to use to create with this collection. If you watched Nicole and I's videos about how much of these collections we have left, and those videos, then you'll recognize the photo as one of the 3 photos I chose to be my next 3 layouts. So Nicole and I also have a layout coming out on Wednesday, and I used the rainbow paper. I embraced the rainbow paper, and I can't wait to show you how that turned out. So for this layout today, we're going to use oodles of these fussy cut butterflies. And I also cut a strip of, or I'm going to cut a strip of the wood grain paper and kind of create the look of a shelf. So this tulips with the vase, I thought that it would look really cute with something to kind of sit on. And then I matted my photo in the blue paper so that I could have it almost look like the photo is framed and sitting on the shelf with the vase of tulips. And with this particular cut file, this picture that the picture you use could be anything. You could even have a couple of photos that are like maybe square or a little bit smaller, a couple 3x4 photos, map them separately, and then make it look like they're sitting on a shelf. I'm going to use just a teeny tiny bit of my first sheet of rainbow paper to across the top. I just wanted to make sure that I wanted to use this paper so that it kind of pulled in all of the different colors. And I think that that turned out so cute. So this is basically our layout. Really simple, but really effective and really cute. I love how this turned out. I think it worked really well. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to adhere all of this down, and then we're going to add a little bit more detail to it. I am going to go ahead and add a couple of stickers to my layout. So my idea is that first of all, I really need a place for my date for this layout. I'm also going to pop a couple things up on foam tape as I adhere them down. So I'm just going through and kind of deciding what I think I can use. These rectangle stickers with the big open spaces, it's for me, it's like they're too big for just a date, but they're too small for a whole lot of journaling. So I am going to use them as bases. I've been kind of doing this a little bit throughout the course of this series. I'm using them as bases that I can then layer other stuff on top of. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this one up. I'm going to use both halves of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and on top of that, layer this little label that I can add my date to, as well as a couple of the phrase stickers. So this is kind of cool. I left this in and I'm not going to use it, but if you I'm going to take the little square smile sticker, and I realize it's going to fit perfectly on that little rainbow label. 2 stickers for the price of 1. It's not going to fit on this layout, but it's going to show up on another one, so don't worry about that. I have used some stickers, so now I'm going to go back to putting all of the little hearts and butterflies into the different clusters on my layout. And this is why I chose a craft background. I'm going to come in with my white gel pens. I'm going to give all of the butterflies little tails. I'm going to outline the little hearts. And I love how this looks. This was the perfect finishing touch because we have the outline of the cut file. And I always like to include these little pen details. I've been loving doodling on my layouts. I did it a lot back in the day, and then I kind of left it and haven't done it for a while, but recently I've been kind of doing it some more, and I really love it. And I really love the way this white gel pen looks against craft cardstock, and I really think it just pops this whole layout. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add little trails to all of the butterflies, and that's where we're going to call this one all done. Here are all of the close-ups. Don't forget to head over and check out Nicole's layout for today, and I will see you again tomorrow evening, because tomorrow evening is Wild Whisper Day. Okay, everybody, bye.